we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
It is Saturday, Flag Day.
Flag Day.
Dressed appropriately, caked appropriately, dressed appropriately. Super cute. And we are hosting our going away party. What?
We're hosting our going away party.
Yes.
And also, we're also hosting Flag Day.
Yes. Is this party for Flag Day or is it for going away?
Both.
It's a combo. It's a combo party. For the occasion, we decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on an inflatable water slide. So we rented that for the day. That thing's gonna be epic. So should be a little fun little Saturday. Oh, that's adorable.
Daddy, which one do I go down?
That one, go.
That's really fun.
Ow! Wait. Ow! Go, Mommy.
That was not slow at all.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
You weren't wet. That was it.
Not bad.
Because I landed on my knees. I didn't flip that. Oh, man. Hey, can you go me again? I think this one's going to be a winner.
Got it.
Yeah, that was a winner.
And we're back. So I think the last time I had the camera out, I can't remember exactly, but we have made it through the due diligence portion of selling our St. Mary's, Georgia home. So I think from here on out, unless something falls through with the financing, which hopefully that won't happen, knock on wood, but we should make it to closing, which is July 3rd. The Navy did find a company to come help us move. However, the first that they could get here, or like the dates that they could get here, would be July 2nd and July 3rd. Well, we close on July 3rd, so we have to be out of the house, and we're actually going to the Lake of the Ozarks. We're leaving July 1st, so we're gonna close. We're gonna sign the closing documents on July 1st. So we're out of the air July 1st. So those dates wouldn't work. So what we've decided to do, it's called Pat Rack? No, Pack Rat, which is just like pods. What?
Pat Rack.
Pat Rack. Yeah, so it's a service that's just like pods. So they're gonna drop off 3 large pods. 2 of them are gonna be long-term storage, and then the third one's gonna be delivered to Pensacola. Our house in Pensacola that we're renting is fully furnished, so we don't need a ton of stuff, but we are gonna take, like, obviously all of our clothes, the baby's cribs, bicycles, air fryer, KitchenAid. So some essentials, stuff that we use every day. We'll put that in the container and they'll take it, they'll deliver it right to our door there in Pensacola. So that should work out perfect.
Yeah, we debated because there are 3 now, and normally I would be, I mean, they haven't made any effort to like climb out of their crib, and I'm just like, with so much going on, I'm not in the mindset that I want to like introduce them to a big kid bed and then have like a bunch of stuff happening in the night that wouldn't otherwise happen, just like the transition of that. Because we thought maybe when we move, we'll just put them in a big kit bed when we move, and it'll be just like one big transition.
Right, exactly.
But I think that's a terrible idea. I'd rather keep their sleeping environment consistent in the new place and let them adapt first.
And then make the
And
transition.
then make the transition, probably to a big kid bed when we go to Virginia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So speaking of Virginia, your Lowe's story is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm at Lowe's. I was like, I had my last dinner with my girlfriends last night, and so I'm already like sad, kind of. And then I go to Lowe's to get boxes, and it just like, I was just feeling really sad. So anyway, I go into Lowe's and I have all these boxes at the checkout, and the guy that's at the checkout line is like, "Are you moving?" I was like, "Yep." And he's like, "Where are you headed?" I was like, "Pensacola for 8 months and then Virginia Beach." And he was like, "Oh, my dad was military and he was stationed in Virginia Beach and he said it was the worst. Good luck with that." He actually elaborated further.
Oh, what did he say?
Explaining why it was the worst.
Why was it the worst?
He said it's just really bad for like married couples because there's a bunch of women on that base and they all just like try to get with the men. So married
What?
men. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very,
What was this, back in the 60s?
he said he hated it. Oh, I have no idea. The kid was probably not that long ago. The kid was probably like 20.
Oh, really? He was that young?
Yeah.
Okay, no wonder he was said stuff like that.
Saying things that were completely inappropriate.
Yeah,
saying something.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, when I was watching your Instagram story, I laughed out loud.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Pretty hilarious.
Yeah, so that's the update here. Actually, it's June 19th, aka Juneteenth. So it's a federal holiday today, so I'm off. And then tomorrow I'm going to work a half day, and then I'm completely off that next week. So we're going to have plenty of time to get everything packed up and ready to go. So, are you stressing yet?
Yeah, I think I just have like this. It's like so overwhelming what the next 2 weeks are going to be like that I can't initiate a task.
Really?
You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm kind of paralyzed and I don't. Like,
Well-
we just have so much to do.
Yeah.
I think you kind of underestimate how much we have
I
to do.
don't, it's just that we have so long.
Exactly, and I don't think that's. I think that might be not in our favor. The fact that we have so long and we're not.
Really?
Yeah. But it's also very confusing because we have some of our stuff going to storage that will be. We don't know for sure if we can access it or not while we're in Pensacola.
We can, for sure.
Okay. So, but we have to decide what we want to go into storage until we move to Virginia and what we want to take to Pensacola with us. So it's like, when there's some gray areas. There's things that we for sure are going to take, and that's easy. But then there's like a lot of stuff, like are we going to have room for blocks? Like how much of the toys are we bringing? The toys are something that make my life easier
Right.
as a parent. So like, I don't know. Are we gonna have like a maybe pile until we see how full the pod is?
We could. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Have a for sure, but then we have like a for sure pile, a maybe pile. But the other thing is like we're gonna need to, as we box stuff up, we're gonna have to move it and put it somewhere, and then move it again into the pod. And so
I think as long as we take it to the garage, because the 2 long-term storage pods will be delivered on the garage cement, and the other one will be on where I park my car.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of far away.
What? I think that's actually closer than the other one.
Well, a lot of the stuff in the garage is going straight into those pods. So, does it open like a U-Haul?
Yes.
It's like a.
Okay, day 1. It's 81 degrees outside and like 100% humidity. So I'm sweating like a madman. Day 1 in the books. I feel like we did pretty good. If you'll notice, our pantry's looking a lot more bare. A couple of those drawers are empty. This stuff, we're pretty much taking all that stuff with us to Pensacola. In here, it's, let's see, These shelves, not quite as empty, but these shelves empty. These are empty. And then let's see, the buffet, so this buffet here had all glassware down there. And I should have been the last guy on earth to be doing the glassware, but I did it. I feel like I did a pretty good job. Like I wrapped it pretty darn good in a bunch of paper. But I feel like with the glassware, obviously that's empty. That's empty over there. I feel like with the glassware, it's like we're just keeping it for like the extremely rare chance that we'll use it. All the glassware that we have.
Oh.
But I don't know if we
use it pretty frequently.
if we end up making friends in Virginia Beach, which we probably will.
I would hope so.
Maybe we'll use it every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, we use like if we do a fancy beer, we'll do like the little snifter. Is that what they're called? Like a snifter glass.
Right. Which there's a lot of awesome breweries in Virginia Beach, so I have a feeling that we'll probably be doing that a lot.
Well, at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, like getting a growler.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because we're not going to be able to just drive our golf cart home from the brewery.
Yeah. I guess we did get all of that whenever we did the, like, dinner. With our neighbors back in Missouri, we shared dinner.
Oh, I thought you said S-H-I-T.
Oh.
Instead of shared.
Oh, shared.
Yeah.
Where we had them over for dinner and we did a beer tasting with dinner, and then they had us over and we did wine pairing with dinner. Mm-hmm. And then my parents just did whatever.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's why we got all those. I got them all at like Goodwill.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in theory, we could donate them to Goodwill here, and then just like.
Well, too late. They're already packed.
Oh.
We'll use them.
It was in my drawer.
Is that a? Okay, that's not a Tony.
No.
Character.
I think it's Sophia.
Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.